And all over the floor, you can see each player preparing for the game ahead, pushing out distractions and getting into the zone. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have a Monday night of basketball for you. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. A look at Indiana's starting group. They've got Tyrese Halliburton. He's out there with Miller. Miles Turner out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's O'Neal in at power forward. And for Seattle, they've got Joel Embiid. Ben Simmons is out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Well, as we approach the halfway point of the season, how hard is it for the top teams to keep their foot on the gas pedal?
Sustaining excellence and playing winning basketball over the long season really requires great concentration. But the truly great teams find a way to get it done.
Now here's O'Neal. Embiid with a steal. There's the three. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. Up top, O'Neal. Embiid covers. Siakam for three. Seattle pulls it in. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
And Embiid throws it down.
Strong move and a little spicy, too. Embiid's passion for the game, the way he plays, I love it.
Ball stolen. Here's Edwards. Oh, misses the dunk.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, better finish it.
That shot is good by O'Neal.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Here's Miller. Misses from close range.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
The kick out to Edwards. Sinks it from distance.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with the head coach for Seattle, and we talked about the growth of Tyrese Halliburton as a player. Coach's eyes lit up, saying, I'm in awe of the steps that he's made. The vision and the scoring was always there, but now the decision-making has gone to another level. It makes life harder playing against him, but as a fan of the league, you love to see it. Everyone is a fan. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. It's tipped. Miller on the wing. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. Halliburton against Simmons. Hey, it's blocked by Simmons. Pass to Embiid. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Durant, no good. For Indiana, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
A beast in the paint. Once Turner gets this kind of position, you almost have to whack it.
And it's tied up with that one.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
And it's Edwards with the ball for Seattle. Out to the right wing. Embiid inside. Turner covers for 3. Durant fires in the triple.
When it comes to catch and shoot situations, Durant as reliable as it gets.
An area of the floor where Jaden McDaniels really excels. Defense.
Yeah, he's a strong perimeter defender. He's got great length, good anticipation, and he's competitive. I mean, those are the things that allow him to shut guys down on occasion.
Here's Edwards. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. Embiid from outside. Miller pulls it in. The Pacers have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Picked it out of midair. Stolen by Miller. Simmons against Halliburton. Siakam, right side. Hits the jump hook.
That's where Siakam wants to get the rock. I mean, he's comfortable scoring inside.
For Seattle, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Outside Edwards. The kick out to Simmons. 5 to shoot. Fires from 14. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Turner's got 7 points.
Confident in the paint, Turner knows he can cash in from this area.
Here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
Indiana leading. Turner, a screen on Edwards. Halliburton, no good. For Seattle, they've gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. The kick out to Simmons. Outside Durant. From outside, off the mark. Indiana has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Halliburton. Takes a 3. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists. Tonight.
A true marksman from behind the arc. Halliburton has that light always on green.
Now here's Durant. Impressive scoring stats with around 27 points a game. They recover it. Halliburton with a steal. To the paint. Here's Miller. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Boy, this big guy, Joel Embiid, is a center with an awesome dunking arsenal.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Halliburton for 3. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Now here's Turner. He's got 7 for 3. O'Neal. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Simmons, pass to Durant. O'Neal pulls it in.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Here's the break, and it's Simmons with the jam.
A sensational athlete. I like when Simmons rises up with confidence and jams it through.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Toppin, he's checked in for O'Neal. And Finney Smith subbed in for Siakam. Miller outside. Turner inside. Embiid's there. Here's Halliburton. And it's blocked by Edwards.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. Here's Simmons, and it's Simmons with the jam.
And Simmons using his natural strength that time, just overpowering the inside presence.
Miller outside. So nice passing by Indiana here. Here's Toppin, and he goes big with the dunk right over Kevin Durant.
Yes, sir, Obi Toppin. Very few better at throwing it down than him.
Edwards can't hit.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
And out of bounds, Seattle with... have it. And it's Seattle with the ball. Trailing by 2. Durant surveying the D. And again, it's Seattle missing.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And the three-pointer goes.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
Durant with a screen on Halliburton. Nails it from 3. Edwards got 6.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Miller. Ooh, Thompson with the block. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. And it's the Pacers with the ball. Halliburton for 3.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack. Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
Here's Thompson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Seattle.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Catching up on the changes for Indiana. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Turner, and it's Nembhard in for Halliburton. Well, the Pacers shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Toppin passes to Nembhard. Now here's Finney Smith, guarded by Durant. Toppin, and it goes! As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
Out to Thompson, shoots it from the corner. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Finney Smith passes to Siakam. Here's the floater. Finney Smith's shot is off. Seattle has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the three-point line in this first quarter. And here's Edwards outside. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one. Toppin outside. Pass to Miller. And here's Siakam. Embiid covers. Siakam against Embiid. 6 to shoot. Here's Finney-Smith. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Embiid. And Seattle tacks on 2 more.
And Embiid has this shot in his bag. He's confident from that area.
Pacers trail by 3. Here's Siakam. And again, unable to change. Momentum here. And it's Porter with the ball for Seattle. Thompson right side. Stolen by Miller. And he lobs it up top. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Porter finds Durant. Counted from distance. And now a 6-point Seattle lead.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Toppin outside. Lets it go from 14. And the shot falls short that time.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
And then Embiid with the dunk.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Seattle out in front, up 8. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And guys, what's your take on Seattle so far?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
They've got Thompson, Michael Porter out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Jahlil Okafor, and it's Edwards in at the point guard position. And for Indiana, Toppin out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Andrew Nembhard. Then there's Benedict Mathurin, and it's Siakam in at the 5, roaming the paint. Thompson passes to Okafor. The kick out to Edwards. Pass to Okafor. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Siakam's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Nembhard finds Toppin. Drives to the hoop. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Indiana. And this is his 2nd attempt at the line tonight. One thing about Andrew Nembhard, you appreciate the passion he plays with, Bud.
Yeah, I love his toughness, buddy. He just is unflappable. He's persistent at the defensive end, plays at his own pace, unafraid of the big moments, makes big plays and shots. I mean, you can see and feel his fire, even though he's not overly demonstrative in how he does what he does.
Shot on the wing. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. Siakam's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Releases from 15. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
I'll tell you, when he rises up to shoot, and with his height advantage, he knows he's going to get a clean look.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Five on the clock. What a make, Pascal Siakam.
I would call those found points by Siakam. Just did beat the shot clock.
Free throw line jumper. And again, it's Seattle missing.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
And stolen by Edwards. Goes up from the top of the key. Pacers with a rebound. Siakam's got 9 rebounds now. Pacers trail by 3. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. 16 feet out. Seattle pulls it in.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
And there's Porter on the assist from Edwards. And Seattle leads by 5.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, watch out.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, the Pacers are moving as one. Coach Rick Carlisle said the thing I love about this team is that we're a true team. We're a group that needs each other. We work at communication. We're collaborative. We make sure our guys have a voice, and we're all in it together. Back to you.
They win by committee. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Miller's checked in for Indiana. Kicks it out to Williamson. Zion attacks from range.
The jump shot is a work in progress for Williamson, but he's willing to put in the work.
Toppin outside. Siakam looking it over. To the middle. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
Yeah, no doubt Williamson's one of the most powerful dunkers the NBA has ever seen.
Miller outside. Some nice passing by Indiana here. No good on the 3.
Can't get anything to go this period. Seems like he's hit a wall.
Here's Thompson. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. 8-point game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. Tries to break his ice.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Thompson, no good on the shot. Great D that time from Miller. And he's going for the oop here. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Toppin, so much fun to watch. Put that on the highlight reel.
Here's Edwards driving in. Pascal Siakam with a rebound.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Knocked away. Here's Nembhard. Seattle pulls it in. Okafor's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Edwards. And again, it's Seattle missing. Pacers trail by 6. Inside, here's O'Neal. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It'll be on Zion Williamson. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first one falls. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players. So if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
Tyrese Halliburton's checked in for Nembhard.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Miller outside. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. Looking at the young forward, Brandon Miller. Just how high is this kid's ceiling, Clark?
BA, I think he's got all-star potential. I mean, he's a multifaceted scorer, a really solid rebounder at the wing position, and a good passer. Just a good all-around player who I think is only going to get better and better as time goes on.
The Pacers making a switch here. Finney Smith's checked in. Okafor gets the bucket.
Really excellent recognition by Okafor to catch the defense napping. He has to be feeling really quite invincible right now, especially when he's nailing that catch-and-shoot jump shot of his.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Here's Halliburton. Seattle pulls it in. Okafor's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Defended by Halliburton. Outside Barrett. Launches it. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. And now it's a 10-point Seattle lead.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Miller, the pass to Halliburton. And Indiana misses again.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
Miller pulls it in. Pacers trail by 10. Here's Finney Smith. Pure from 3-point range. Finney Smith's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Barrett. Yes, it's good.
Yeah, after a nothing first quarter, he's bounced back nicely.
And a slam dunk by Toppin.
When he's this close to the rack, that's exactly what he's looking to do. Slam it down. Well done, Toppin.
Here's Barrett. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Barrett into the lane. Offensive board. Four on the clock. Durant for 3. The Pacers pull it in. Pass to Toppin. Durant against Miller. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 4 rebounds now. Over Miller. O'Neal pulls it in. Pacers trail by 6. Halliburton outside. Outside Finney Smith. Some nice passing by Indiana here. And it's all from 3-point range. Seattle has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Here's Okafor, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Halliburton. Pass to Toppin. Now Miller. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Miller's got 6.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Here's Barrett. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Back to Halliburton. Looking to get it going. Seattle pulls it in. Defended by Halliburton. For 3, Durant. Yes, sir! The smooth stroke of Kevin Durant.
Boy, he strikes again from range. His 4th in this game after draining 3 in the first period.
Pass to O'Neal. He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made 1 and missed 1. First free throw is good.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
Embiid, he's checked in for Seattle. Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Siakam comes in for Finney Smith.
And, you know, the evolution of Embiid continues. At 7 feet tall, he can look over defenders and make great passes, and he's got a nice feel for passing the ball.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Seattle pulls it in. Durant's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Not a single point in this quarter for him. Obviously, not what they need right now. He's got to score.
Pacers trail by 12. Halliburton outside. Over to the left wing. Outside O'Neal. Puts up a 3. No good that time. Seattle has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Here's Barrett, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
And so it's Seattle, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. And Coach, I heard you talking to your team about closing out on shooters. What were the breakdowns that stood out to you in the first half?
A couple of times there was an offensive rebound and we just got to spray out and find shooters. That's one way that a lot of teams in the league are getting threes now. We just got to do a better job of finding those guys.
It's hard to be perfect. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hello and welcome. First up, folks, let's take a moment to see how things are shaking down in the Rookie of the Year race. Let's go back in time to Shaq's rookie season. Kenny, what was your first impression of him?
I was in shock. I'd never seen a combination of size and skill that couldn't beat us. I knew he couldn't beat us. I was like, it's no way. I don't care what he has.
You know I can read your mind. I know you wanted to say a combination of size and ugliness, but that's okay. I'm the belle of the ball.
You could never beat us.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for Seattle.
Good things happen when you take care of the rock.
Yeah, they're certainly not giving away possessions. That's helped put them in the driver's seat.
Hey, you guys are putting me to sleep.
Likewise. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Well, you got to like what Obi Toppin has done in this one.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Seattle leading by 14. They've got Kevin Durant. Edwards out there with R.J. Barrett. And it's Thompson, and it's Embiid in at the center position. Thompson, no good.
Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that.
And for the Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Miller. Then there's Miles Turner. Then it's Pascal Siakam, and it's O'Neal in at the 4. Miller finds Turner. Just 5 to shoot. Now Siakam. There's the triple. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Edwards into the lane, and Edwards slams it in.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
Outside O'Neal. Here's Miller. And a miss there on the triple. For Seattle, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Edwards can't hit.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Here's Siakam, and the 17-footer goes down. Siakam's got 8.
Really good work from the mid-range there. If you give Siakam room to shoot from that area of the floor, he's going to let it go and make most of it.
Barrett against Miller. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's on Brandon Miller. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
Pacers trail by 16. O'Neal with it. Now guarded by Barrett. O'Neal misses. It's Edwards with a drive. To the wing, right side. Here's Siakam. Thompson with the block.
On the hunt to make a big defensive impact. Thompson denying that shot.
And we have to take another look at that block.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
Two minutes into the second half of play now. Three-pointer, O'Neal. Seattle pulls it in. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Siakam. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. Durant with it. O'Neal covers. Outside Barrett. The kick to Durant. Outside Edwards. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam.
He hasn't found the range lately. It's wild to think he had 3 triples there in the first half.
Here's O'Neal. No luck on that one. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. Miller against Barrett. Miller pulls it in. Miller's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Down low. Oh, denied by Durant.
Affecting the shot right there. The length of Durant, a problem for the offense.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Pacers trail by 21. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
He just continues to deal damage inside. They've got to figure a way to slow him down.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Miller outside. Halliburton against Edwards. Halliburton outside. Just 4 to shoot. Over Edwards. And it's blocked by Edwards.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
To the left side wing. Siakam against Thompson. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
Seattle leading by 21. Here's Edwards. Oh, my goodness! Disrespectful.
Edwards is so physically developed already. Just brushes off the contact there. Really strong drive by Edwards.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Edwards, no good. Indiana's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Pass to Siakam. Miller outside. Shot clock at 6. Now Turner. Floats one. Seattle pulls it in. Durant's got 9 rebounds now. Oh, stolen by Turner. Steps back. Here's O'Neal. The 9-footer's on the mark. O'Neal's got 10 points in the game.
Ooh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Durant with a screen on Miller. From the high post. Jump shot is good that time.
And usually teams go on runs from a bunch of layups and dunks, but that's not the case here.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. Pascal Siakam's veteran presence is hugely valuable to his Pacers team. Coach Rick Carlisle said, quote, his experience is really important to us. He doesn't get rattled, his personality stays consistent, but things get frantic in games. He is a calming influence on our young players. Guys?
The cagey veteran. Allie, thank you.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Looking back at the start of his career, Siakam only took a year or two to make his mark.
And, you know, B.A., he's just the kind of guy we love watching play. I mean, you know what you're going to get from him every night. Tremendous effort and the ability to impact the game at both ends. He's consistent, reliable, steady, and he can be explosive at the offensive end. What a nice move by Siakam, a much improved ball handler, especially for a forward. He's making it happen right there.
That shot, no good. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. Back to Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
My goodness. Amen Thompson making a statement at the hoop.
Takes a step back. Halliburton against Edwards. Halliburton, the pass to Miller. 6 on the shot clock. Toppin. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
That's where Toppin does most of his damage, and he's incredibly efficient down there.
Thompson finds Embiid. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
Clearly an MVP caliber talent now. Embiid continues to impress with his versatility on both ends. A man that big shouldn't be able to do the stuff that he does with the ball.
Siakam for 3. And Durant with the block. And he recovers it. Seattle pulls it in. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Celtics. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson with the bounce, rising up for the jam.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Miller outside. Back to Halliburton. And stolen by Edwards. Oh, stolen by Turner. Halliburton's got an open look. And Indiana misses again.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And Seattle calls time here. And there's the lob. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Here's Siakam. Williams grabs the board.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Miller's got 8 rebounds in the game. Turner banked it in off the glass. Turner's got 4 points in the quarter.
Since entering the league, we've continued to see Miller grow as a playmaker.
Seattle leading by 21. Pass to Bosch. Let's go with a 3. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. Siakam's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. And here's Toppin from the arc. Seattle pulls it in.
He had 1 3 in the first half, but hasn't had 1 since.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You know, Ben Simmons so unique as a player. I think he's one of the few non-bigs who can actually dominate a game scoring below the foul line. Not just scoring, but with his passing, too.
Finney Smith checked in for Indiana. Mathurin comes in for Miller. And that's good as he hits both shots. Siakam against Simmons. Siakam outside over Simmons. And so he draws the foul. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with after the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned. Personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Outside for Porter. Here's Bosch. He's covered by Siakam. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Mathurin with a steal. On the take. And the shot goes in.
Matherin's drive, really impressive. The speed at which he got to the rim. Not easy to keep up with him.
Williamson with it. Siakam covering. Lets it fly. Oh, Siakam with the block. Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Halliburton. Back to Finney-Smith. From behind the arc. Halliburton, no good. Seattle leading by 21. 54 seconds left in the third.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Halliburton, no good.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Here's Simmons. Indiana with a rebound. Siakam's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
And Seattle calls time here. And some changes here for the Pacers. O'Neal comes in for Finney-Smith. And it's Nembhard in for Halliburton. And Seattle calls time here. .24 seconds left in the third. Pass to Williamson. Here's Bosch. Oh, what a play! It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. 1 second left. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Seattle, sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. And the way they've been playing, I just don't think they could possibly lose control of this one. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster. The throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. We've got Michael Porter, Zion Williamson out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Bosch in at the power forward position. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Seattle.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
And there's Toppin on the assist from Miller. Miller's got assist number 7 tonight.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Williamson outside. Pass to Porter. Shoots over Miller. Porter's shot is off. Pacers trail by 18. Left side, Finney-Smith. And here's Nembhard. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson. Williamson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Durant's shot is off. And the Pacers shooting only 39% so far in the game. Looking to get back on track. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Full throttle throwdown right there. No soft touch from Miller on that one.
Nembhard with a steal. They're running. Here's Toppin. And there it is for him. Toppin's got 25 points in the game.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Nembhard for three. The rebound by Simmons. Simmons has got rebound number 5 here tonight. On the wing, Durant. The snap to cold streak. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. Simmons has got his 3rd assist of the night.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
They're actually starting a new trend, which isn't ideal when it comes to turnovers. It's really becoming problematic.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Here's Williamson. Seattle move the ball around. Pulls it. Durant's shot is off. Pacers trail by 17. Here's Miller. It's deflected.
You know, one area where I think Porter Jr. has surprised a bunch of folks is his shot blocking. I mean, he's got a natural knack for doing it.
Toppin finds Miller. Kenny Smith, a screen. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
The three, Durant. The rebound by Nembhard. Indiana's gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Here's Miller. Connects from downtown.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first period. He finally drains one.
And Seattle calls time here. And this short amount of time should be beneficial to these players to catch their breath a little bit, while at the same time replenishing their energy by drinking some Gatorade as we head into the final stretch of this game. Indiana making a switch here. Turner's checked in. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Seattle's coach as he addressed his team. He encouraged them to keep on the pressure, saying, you guys are forcing a lot of turnovers, and it's because you're communicating and working together as a unit. Keep it up. Defense is clearly a priority.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Tipped! Porter against Turner. Embiid. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. 15 points for Joel Embiid.
With his diverse offensive game, 7 feet tall, maybe a little north of that, and 280 pounds, Embiid might be the toughest assignment in the league.
Pass to O'Neal. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Seattle leading by 12. Left side, Durant. What a throwdown from KD.
Durant has definitely been on one tonight, knocking down shots for himself at a high rate.
Nembhard outside. Miller on the wing, guarded by Barrett. Clock at 6. Miller against Barrett, and out of bounds. Seattle will have it. Some changes for Indiana. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Toppin. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Miller, and Tyrese Halliburton subbed in for Nembhard. Halliburton against Edwards. Shoots over Halliburton. O'Neal pulls it in.
Rough start for him for sure. He needs to make a shot just to gain some confidence.
Embiid with a steal. Barrett with it, picked up by Mathurin. Mathurin brings the double team. Pass to Durant. Outside Porter. The kick to Durant. Beyond the arc. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists now in this one.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
Oh, there's the alley. Throw it down on the lob.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Oh, wow! Oh,
Watch out below.
big finish.
Now this is impressive. Durant showing you all of that creativity with that one.
Pass to Turner. Halliburton against Edwards. Looking to end this cold spell. And it's laid in by Halliburton.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for Seattle. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. And here's Porter outside. Indiana with a rebound.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Mathurin with the ball. Now Porter defending. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. No good on the free throw. Brandon Miller's checked in for Mathurin.
Jermaine O'Neal at the line for 2.
Good on the second one. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch, that's for sure.
Pass to Siakam. Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air.
You can see why Embiid owns the inside. He's just so physical.
Durant, pass to Porter. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got his 5th assist in this one.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And Embiid with the block.
Defensive instincts of Embiid on display there with the denial.
Pacers trail by 20. Pass to Miller. It's a nice passing by Indiana here. Halliburton outside. Fires for 3. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Porter. Indiana with a rebound. Miller's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny, so development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter. And it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
Yeah, he was just a skosh late on the contest. That's going to be a goaltend for sure.
And Seattle calls time here. And one of our featured players tonight earns our Player of the Game award, Kevin Durant.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans. And it motivates him to always give them his very best.
Pacers foul call. Brandon Miller. 3rd personal foul.
That free throw misses.
At the line for Seattle, R.J. Barrett.
And he's good on the second.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
Siakam against Porter. Back to Turner. Embiid with a steal. Here's Durant. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Edwards has got 6 assists here tonight.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Outside O'Neal. Up top Siakam. And he hits one. Maybe he's ready to get back on track.
I like Siakam's lack of hesitation, going right at it and right forward. Looked very confident there.
Controls the rebound and the putback. And Seattle leads by 21.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now Embiid. Barrett outside. Now Durant takes a three. Embiid. Ooh, it doesn't go. Now here's O'Neal. Embiid covers. Rebounded by Porter. And it's Porter with the ball for Seattle. Now Edwards. Here's Embiid. Outside Durant. Barrett. Oh, the long ball, no good. Pacers trail by 18. Halliburton from 12 feet out. Cash.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
Durant inside. Turner covers. Oh, stolen by Turner. Deflects the pass. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett.
I love it. Nice activity defensively. Getting in there to disrupt the pass.
A new lineup here for Indiana. Top it inside. Durant's there. 11 feet out. Cleared away by Embiid.
Good offense beats good defense? Not always.
Nails it. Pretty fade.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it. They've done it.
Durant against Toppin. Now Mathurin. 6 to shoot. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Now Embiid. Oh, the stuff.
You know, with his size and offensive versatility, the defense really has its hands full with Embiid.
So we see Seattle get the win here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen. Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. See you next time.